Hello, everybody, and welcome to another This Nonsense. And I'm so excited. The daddy, was it?
Daddy of the district.
Daddy of the district. I'm so excited. Fumbling my words. But we go. We're off footage here. Jordan Blade in Cali. Team with Janai Kai against the legend of Chicago and Jada Stone.
Absolutely. Dude, first of all, my jaw still hurts right now, so apologies.
You got backfisted.
I did, absolutely. So my head hurts a little bit, my jaw hurts a little bit. It's probably gonna hurt way more tomorrow. But I'm super excited to be out here. I love California, I love LA, love Kitsune. This opportunity, when Kitsune hit me up for this opportunity, I pretty much jumped out my skin. So to be able to share a ring with a legend like Aja Kong, who has paved the way for so many wrestlers, myself included. So you could probably tell kind of the parallels there between my style and Aja's style, because I draw a lot of inspiration from her and the Japanese style of wrestling. So this opportunity was just a dream, really.
And now is it team with Janai Kai? You're your partner, E. O'Neill, Kings of the District, one of my favorite tag teams. How is it teaming up with Janai Kai?
Yeah, so Janai and I have teamed before. I think one time before we called ourselves Team Deadly, which I mean is apropos, I think. But Janai is one of my best friends in wrestling, like legitimately. She is amazing, obviously in the ring. Just signed with MLW, current featherweight champion for them. So being able to team, especially with someone from the DMV area, and for us to come all the way out here coast to coast, it's incredible, and it's really cool to be able to see what she's been able to do with her style of wrestling too, because ours are very similar with the martial arts backgrounds, and we just, in my opinion, we just mesh very well together.
You did so well tonight. Tell people about the DMV area and why is it underrated, underappreciated?
So if you haven't noticed, as far as promotions in the DMV area that stream, they are kind of few and far between, unfortunately. We do have to deal with the commission, so all of the DMV does have a commission, the DC Commission, Maryland Commission, and the Virginia Commission. So it could be kind of trying to navigate those tough waters. They do not make it easy for us to run out there, so that's a big factor that's in our way. Ask Billy Dixon, dealing with the DC Commission especially, so it's kind of a pain. But I will say Virginia, especially in the past couple of years, we've had a lot of promotions pop up recently, most notably RVA Pro in Richmond, Virginia, in my hometown. So Timmy Danger heads that up, and he's been doing wonderful things with that. You got Brew Wrestling out in the Hampton area, runs out of PBR, just a fun kind of environment out there. You got VCW in the same area, and Next Up Pro Wrestling in Hampton as well, kind of a more family-friendly promotion. So we are trying to build up the scene around there, but we do have our barriers, as you know, pro wrestling does. But we are really trying to build it up out there.
And where I discovered you at Paradigm Pro, you've been a champion there. Talks about how Paradigm Pro exposed you on IWTV in a good way.
Yeah, absolutely. So believe it or not, that's the first time Janai and I met, was out in Paradigm in Indiana. So even though we live like 2 hours away from each other, so I had my match with Janai Kai, their UWFI Contender Series.
Great Contender Series.
Yep, end of 2020. So had that out there, flew back, and then wrestled Trish Adora the next day. So really those two matches at the end of 2020 really kind of propelled my career, kind of the start of it then, because I was kind of in limbo at that time, but those two matches really kind of put me on the map after that.
Another place I saw on Cage Match, Enjoy Wrestling. Tell people about that.
Oh, man.
I always see the posters.
I love Enjoy. I mean, and we got to appreciate the moving graphics, right?
Yeah.
The moving graphics, I mean, those were every childhood. We all kind of practiced those, right?
Yeah.
Like, you know, and then we, like, as a kid, right, we always practice it, but we got to appreciate that, and Enjoy really does have a unique and very supportive and excited fan base out in the Pittsburgh area, so always super fun being with them. Eel and I just performed at Stage AE in Pittsburgh. So that's out on YouTube now. Enjoy Immaculate. So check that out. It's on YouTube for free, $3.99. But that was cool. That was probably their biggest show that they did about a month or so ago. And so you will still be seeing Eel and I at Enjoy Wrestling.
Love it.
Yeah.
And there's the highlight of the year. going on the UK tour, picked by Gresham.
Oh my goodness, man. That was insane. That was so
The
fun.
octopus himself chose you.
Yeah, which is a huge endorsement, and I put a lot of pressure on myself because I didn't want to let him down because, again, that's a huge endorsement to be handpicked by one of the best, not only technical wrestlers in the world, but one of the best wrestlers in the world. One of the nicest guys too. But that whole experience was awesome to be able to network and kind of see how the wrestling scene is overseas, which I've been wanting to go there for a long time. And as you can imagine, the UK wrestling style very much mirrors my style, you know, especially with the grappling and everything like that. So that was a really cool experience, and I want to go back and hint. Just saying.
And I would interview My Word earlier, and she was on the same show you were, Mania Weekend, Florida Culture. Talks about four-way tag on Triller TV. Replay, tell us about that four-way tag. Formerly Fight.
Formerly Fight TV. Yeah, so as anything going in a four-way tag, it absolutely broke down into chaos almost immediately. Especially with the leader of the Creep Squad, Faye Jackson.
Oh yeah, Faye Jackson. Things get crazy.
Oh man, that's Auntie though.
Yeah,
I
she's great.
Love me some Faye. But yeah, that was super cool to be a part of For the Culture Mania Week, and be able to represent for Black professional wrestlers all over the world. It's not lost on me that there's only a certain number of spots, and to be picked for that, especially alongside my brother Eel O'Neill, is very special.
And also, now we get Big A Brunch. How special is that?
Big A Brunch, yeah. So I haven't been on in a couple of years. Again, hint, hint.
Yeah. You gotta give Effie the hint.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, Big A Brunch, same thing. You know, to be able to be a part of something that's bigger than yourself, to be able to represent for a marginalized group of people within professional wrestling, that's always very special as well.
And we don't keep it too long. Plug your merch, plug yourself, plug your favorite matches.
Oh my goodness, yeah. So as far as social media goes, you can find me on Twitter. Refuse to call it X, but you can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Jordan_Blade92 and TikTok as well. I'll try to post more on there. I have my YouTube channel, so I just posted my match against Amira from DOA Pro Wrestling a couple
You just
weeks
did
ago.
the Queen of Thorns.
I did, yep, did the Queen of Thorns. That's up on IWTV, and then my match against Amira in Independence, Oregon, the next day. That is up on my YouTube channel, so go check that out if you haven't already. And then, oh my goodness, upcoming shows. I'm like, my brain is a
It's
little
all
rattled
good.
from that back fist.
This you didn't go to the future.
Yeah, no, so, but for anything Jordan Blade related, if you want to keep up with my stuff, again, Twitter and Instagram, those are the places you can find me. Those are the places you can keep up with where I'm going, what I'm doing, to a degree. Not all of what I'm doing. Yeah, I thank you guys so much for your support, you and everyone watching here.
Daddy District, Jordan Blade, bring her back to Cali. The Sean, she sends real comments to Peace.